I'm Eric Loy, and this is Part 2, a chance to check in once again with previous guests of Eric Loy Interviews. Sirius Hauser is back. Hi.
Good evening, Eric. Thank you again for having me this evening. I really appreciate it.
Well, absolutely. It's a big evening for you because we're right next to something real big coming up for you. So go ahead and let people know what's going on.
That's right. Hello, everyone. I'm going to be doing my official debut tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, just in time for the summer solstice.
Yeah,
It is going to be a big evening, and I'm looking forward to it very much.
How long have you been planning this thing?
About a year now. It meant to get out sooner, unfortunately, but a lot of stuff got tied up and had to push it back quite a bit, but it's all together now finally, and here we are.
That's one thing about debuts and VTubers. It can happen anytime.
That's true, yeah. But generally, I was hoping to have it happen a lot sooner, but it is what it is. You know, life finds a way to get in the way sometimes, to paraphrase Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, yeah, and then life will get into that way, too.
Absolutely. That's chaos theory in a nutshell.
Oh, yeah. That's my entire life is chaos theory in a nutshell. So what have you got planned for tomorrow?
Well, tomorrow I've got a big slideshow planned there with a lore reveal, because people have been asking for some time, who exactly is Sirius Hauser? What is he all about, though? Mm-hmm. And for the last couple of years since I've been streaming, it's about 3 years so far, I've been keeping it kind of vague with a couple of answers here and there. Mm-hmm. And I'm revealing the big mystery tomorrow night. It's going to be good.
This is something you've been working on for a while, hasn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So this is going to come out tomorrow. It's going to be a big. Are you going to have any special guests or anything, or is it going to be all you?
Going to have several of my friends on tomorrow as well. I'm not sure about big guests or so, but whoever comes out there comes out, so to speak. So if anyone wants to come by, they're welcome to come in. We're going to be doing a big Smash Brothers event tomorrow as well. So,
oh boy, well,
if you enjoy Super Smash Brothers, bring your A game, folks.
There's going to be some smashing.
Amen to that. Becky Lemon smash.
So in leading up to this, how has it been to go on and do regular podcasts, regular broadcasts when you know this is coming up? Has it been hard to plan around?
You mean for the debut itself, or just in addition to streaming?
Well, knowing that it's coming up, yeah.
It hasn't been all that bad, actually. It's just been a lot of piecing stuff together behind the scenes, though, doing that whenever I can. Mm-hmm. And some of the bits were quite a long time in the making. Some bits got delayed. I had to get some new folks for that, though. But the people who were there, who helped out there, even if it took a bit longer, they were wonderful in getting it done. So kudos to all of you for helping out all the same. And it was, but yeah, no major disruption to streams whatsoever, though. It was just got on there, did stuff, hung out with the Nova Corps, had a wonderful time with everybody.
Yeah. I would think it'd be tough for me because I knew this big event was coming up, and it's like, oh yeah, I've still got to stream. Mm-hmm. I can't just plan for this and not do anything for a month coming up to it.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, some people I know, like my friend Orion, for example, he's been my oldest friend in the VTubing service. Mm-hmm. He's been he had his debut a little while ago as well, and he did all of his own assets. He made his own stuff there. Dude's a very talented artist. Ooh. And he went MIA for a couple weeks or so, but when it came out there, it was well worth it. Mm. And I commend him for still finding some time to stream in between then too. But as for all of that, though, I was fortunate to find some people to work on the stream assets, though, and get the model together. Yeah. And it all came out absolutely beautifully.
Yeah. You just can't wait now. It's just a matter of time at this point.
Exactly. It's about another I want to say 26 hours at this point.
Yeah.
All told.
Yeah. When this comes out, it's going to be about a day. And when it's getting here, and are you more excited than you were the first time you turned the microphone on?
Oh, you mean when I first started streaming like 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Definitely. When I first started doing this like 3 years back, I had no idea how this was going to go. Yeah. This is all basically one big experiment. Some friends of mine who I'd met while VTubing beforehand, we were looking at it and said, you know what, let's give it a try too and see how it goes. Mm-hmm. And it's been I'm a lot more sure of myself than I was back then. I can just kind of pop in and go, not worrying about whether the mic's turned on or not. I got all my stuff set up ahead of time. I have my audio settings in place. Everything's pretty much already there, as opposed to like what's an app comparison for that? It's kind of like at some college campuses when they have radio stations.
Yes, I was there.
Yes, makes two of us.
Yes,
I was at one point that bewildered freshman who wandered into the booth and tried to do a radio show.
here's your teaching. This goes on, this goes spin, and then there you go. You're on.
Exactly. And they're just trying to find some way to fill the space for a while. Yes. And I'll admit, even to this day, sometimes there's a bit of dead air here and there, but mostly it's because either I'm lost in a major battle going on screen there, or trying to figure out some bit of mechanics working that I haven't figured out yet, or trying to figure out why my mic still isn't on at that point in time. Because technical gremlins can still happen once in a while too. It's part of the game.
If anybody out there has been in radio for any period of time, they're going to hit, and it's just a matter of when and where and how and how much of an effect it's going to be to your broadcast. You could have a gremlin that just takes everything out, or a gremlin that just irritates you and isn't even on the air. Like a light.
You better believe it.
Oh man, when we used to get lightning strikes at the radio station, well, because we were right under the tower, and
oh, no kidding.
Yeah, and it get hit all the time. And it would do whatever it wants. I don't care how much grounding you have. If the lightning would come down the tower and would take out one clock in one room, or it reset the entire radio station.
Damn. Yeah, that's not fun at all.
Yeah, one time it shot a spark. I had an open outlet in front of me, and it shot a spark right over my shoulder.
Oh my god, that must have been a bit of a shock, no pun intended.
Yeah, well, that's the first time the station shot at me.
Jeez.
It'd been well, we did have one. We had to go from our modern, quote unquote, transmitter to our 1940s transmitter, because it was because it had a spark gap. And I don't know if anybody's ever heard of that, because they're not old like me. But it was a technology where the electricity, if there was any type of surge or lightning bolt, and was going through the machine, would set off a large boom in the back of the machine, a spark. That was the spark gap transmitter. And I've had that happen a few times, and man alive, is that loud. Bang! And okay, we're still on the air. Now
that must have been really scary.
Yeah, it could be, but it's also funny that we had to switch out to the older technology and make sure everything worked. As far as that goes. Yeah. Oh man, I got so many. One time in the last station I worked at, we were setting up for a basketball game. It was me and the general manager, and I'm setting up the little slide board we were going to use it on scene, and I tried to plug in the power cord to it, and it wouldn't go. And I took it out and looked, and on that little circle at the end of the power cord, it was glowing because it was on fire.
Oh my god!
I showed that to the general.
It was actually on fire.
It was on fire. I showed it to the general manager. It wasn't like sparking. I think we need a new power source.
I think you might be right.
This one's not going to work.
Yeah, because generally you're hoping for a hot broadcast, but isn't that taking it a bit too literally?
Yeah, hot mic. You get a real hot mic as far as that goes. But it was crazy. It was just like one little bitty fire, just keep going in there. Okay, well,
It's like, should I be worried? Should I be getting out of here now?
No, but by that point, it'd been like 35 years in the business. It's not going to worry me. We'll just get another thing. We'll find a way around it. We always do.
Hope so.
Yeah, but it's different when you're doing it too, and it's a live event without a safety net, as opposed to behind the scenes stuff like that was. If the fire comes up while you're on live, haven't had that happen, thankfully.
That's good. I hope it never does.
Yeah.
If it does, in that case, if there's a large fire in your area, send for me at once. I'm a pyromancer. I will absorb it for you.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But the worst thing we had during the broadcast was lots of tornado warnings because we're in Illinois. And one night we actually set off overnight. We set off the tones. It was manual at the time. 23 times overnight.
Oh no!
Yeah, it was a very slow moving section of storms, and the National Weather Service was like, the northwestern part of the county is now the north central part's under the now the northeast part's. Oh God! Just to put the whole thing under the warning and deal with it. It took forever. Sometimes I would be setting off one and reading the little bulletin. And I say, I've got to pause now because we've got another one.
Because thing's always in motion.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And if it was automated at the time like it is now, they never have gotten it on because it has to reset, and the automation wouldn't have caught it. Another reason to not use AI, folks.
Amen to that.
Just to throw that out there a little bit. AI sucks in general, yes.
AI sucks, period.
So when you've got all this stuff planned, is there any worry about doing it live and getting it on and now if something happens, you can't really take anything back?
Not really, because I've had more than my fair share of issues happen before, even on stream. So if anything does go down, I'll just roll with it like I usually do.
Yeah.
Because chances are my router has a couple hiccups here and there. I don't know why it happens or when it does, but usually it happens during my later broadcasts. Like I'll be doing a show, say closer to maybe 11 o'clock at night, and then the router will reset briefly or have a hiccup, and then my OBS resets, which means I have to reset some other stuff there. It takes maybe like 20 to 30 seconds tops.
But
so it used to be more of a bigger thing when I was just starting out, though, and not used to the tricks of the trade with the programs and whatnot. But now it's become like water off a duck's back.
It's become a feature, not a bug.
Something like that.
Get ready, because soon we'll have the special reset.
But in that instance, you become the little mascot looking at the unplugged thing on the technical difficulty screen.
Yes.
And you have to grab the plug and put it back in there while entertaining the audience.
Those were always fun to watch on the old television shows. They were all as creative with that as possible. No one knows what we're talking about because they haven't seen that thing before. Look it up online. You'll find those screens.
Definitely. Please do. They're a hoot.
Yeah, they absolutely are. So when's it starting tomorrow?
8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay.
So it'll be around like 5:30 Pacific, 6:30 Mountain Standard, I think.
Yep. And 7:30 in the Central Time Zone.
That's right. Yeah.
The all-encompassing Central Time Zone. And
absolutely.
And use your time buddy if you're overseas to find out when it's going to be, because we're going to get back. Sooner or later, we're going to get back into people getting their time back, and it's going to be a mess all over the place. Then they don't even do it the same day in some countries. Just to mess me up. I think that's what that's for. So have you seen anything new that you've really wanted to incorporate in your streams you haven't been able to do yet?
I found a couple things that I was looking at for a while, like a talking version of my mascot or something. Still been trying to get that figured out, though. It hasn't been quite, up to speed where I want it to, so it hasn't been fully implemented yet.
Right.
But at the same token, I also want to try and have like a couple of those stinger screens or those super cool like sliding in or transition screens where it's like showing a whole bunch of sorry, I'm gonna tip my tongue here. I got another friend in the industry too, Portia Pig. She has these little like round piggies fall onto the screen there and form a little wall, and then they just disappear.
Oh yeah,
to go to the next screen.
Yeah,
I love that sort of. It's so adorable. I'd love to have a bunch of Novakins just like bounce across the screen there and just wipe away to the next section we're going to go to.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. That's just, those are the little like fine tuning things of your broadcast that you probably weren't worried about the first time you turned it on, but now that you're in advanced mode, you can kind of start to really fine tune everything the way you want to be. Whether it's adjusting a background a little bit, or the everybody wait screen at the beginning, or how it ends. All that stuff you can tweak a little bit at this point. Is that something you've been looking at the past month or so leading up to this debut? How you can tweak everything to keep up with how the debut is going to run?
I have, yeah. I got all new starting, beginning, be right back screens. Got a whole new overlay. I've got I made virtually everything that was on the original backgrounds modular because I made the mistake on my 1.0 model. This is like after my PNG, my first Live 2D model.
Mm-hmm.
I had the background as all one solid piece, so I couldn't adjust the size of the game frame or where the subscriber or other labels were going to go. So what I got was where I had to be, and I had to adjust that accordingly and kind of adapt. So like a good half of my body was getting cut off no matter where I stood.
Well, that's something you don't think about. I don't think at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll just have this transition screen. I won't, and then you're like, oh, okay.
Yep. So in this instance, I've made things a lot more, modular. It'll I have stuff that's like on top now, chat bars on the bottom this time, and I can go right up full body on the side of the screen this time, so I can actually dance around like a trained monkey for the audience.
Is there any other little? Well, I'm not going to spoil everything, obviously, but are there a few more little adjustments there that are going to surprise people?
You mean for the model itself?
Yeah, well, for tomorrow.
Oh, I got a bunch of stuff planned over there. Let's just say you'll be seeing a lot more of how I can use my pyromancy abilities.
That's cool.
At first, I could always just generate like one wisp of fire in my hand and do something like that here and there. And now it's going to be about 30 times bigger than that.
Oh, that's it. Now
think going Super Saiyan in Dragon Ball.
Yeah, that's gonna look really good. Now, who helped you with this? Can you give us some names?
Got a couple names over here actually.
Yeah.
There's a it was X Maru Maru who made the overlay for me and all the stream assets for this new version, and a guy by the name of Need. He has a whole production team as well too. Is a fantastic artist.
How do you spell his Need?
NIDH.
MIDH. Okay. That's not what came. That's not what came to mind when I heard the name.
Yeah, and he also did my friend Tenchi's model actually. So we're basically model siblings.
Well, this is going to set you apart from everybody here. What's coming up tomorrow. How long did you start thinking about how you wanted it to go? How long ago?
I had the idea in mind for a little over a year and a half or so, and the idea came to mind when I was watching both my friend playing Sonic Frontiers, which is a fantastic game, as well as stuff that I'd seen playing Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Okay,
because there is a without getting into too much detail, there's a major bad guy base in the game which is buried deep underground, and it looks like something straight out of Tron in its overall appearance with like all the neon lights and everything.
Yeah.
Think that for the overall layout of the new set.
Whenever I think of Tron, I think of those spiders coming out of the video game.
Oh yeah, when you're trying to get into the circle and get it.
Yeah,
get to the top. Yep.
Yeah, and then you're okay with it unless you have one point where you don't can spam the button, and then they're gonna get you because you don't have enough. You have to shoot and keep shooting, otherwise you ain't gonna make it.
Absolutely, you gotta hustle.
Yeah, I always enjoyed that game up until one point where you're just not gonna beat the cycle guy. Every once in a while, I could beat him at that level. I think it was the third time through by circling myself very slowly in a square and not hitting my sides while he spins around and runs out of space. But that was about it. And then there were a lot of games like that in the arcades. It's like they would go to level 5 and then make it impossible, so you had to spend another dime, another quarter.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way it worked. That's the way Donkey Kong worked for me.
True that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that machine brings back so many memories. My godfather actually had that machine at his house, a Tron arcade machine.
Oh yeah, really? Oh man, that would be so much fun.
I was terrible at it as a kid, but I've gotten a lot better since then.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, it would just be fun to have, and get through it. Do you remember the uh, video machine Gorf?
Gorf? I don't think so, unfortunately. Sorry.
Yeah, it was a strange game, kind of incorporated a whole bunch of different games a little bit into it, and it's a little bit like Tron in that you had different screens, but it was the one when you walked in the arcade. It goes Space Cadet because that's only you went up ranks, and I never got further than Space Cadet. But
Oh, I see.
yeah. But there were different. They had kind of a Space Invaders type thing, and then um, it was just several different games rolled into one. It was very tough to do after a certain point in time, and the joystick was terrible. Always terrible in that game. But
Yeah, now that I see it had bits of Galaxian in there, it
mhm,
had Space Invaders,
yeah,
a
yeah,
little bit of everything, really.
yeah, and a little bit of some of those games that you had to shoot the machine until you got in take parts of it until you got to the core. That was always a pain.
Oh yeah, kind of like in Phoenix.
Yeah, Phoenix.
Oh, that was a classic.
Yeah, a lot of the arcades around here in those days had games like Phoenix and um, what was and Pleiades or Pleiades, whatever they pronounce it. Uh, those types of games where they're fun up to a point, and then you just get mad because you can't do anything in those games. The Williams games, I think, up to
That's it. Yeah.
until you got to Defender, which was just awesome, and Stargate, which was like double awesome when it came out, um, and impossible to do on the Atari to make that a game.
Oh God.
Too many moving parts, and all the same color. Um, so
I'll see.
have you got a list of games you're going to be playing during the thing tomorrow?
It's mainly going to be Super Smash Brothers, but I do have a list of games I'm going to be doing coming up into my 2.0 era.
Oh, cool! Like
starting with Cyberpunk 2077.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be doing a lot of stuff that I haven't touched as well, like God, here's somewhere. Give me a second. Let's see. In all my preparation for this thing, I forgot to look around at that one as well. But I got it right over here. Hang on.
It's you can't nail all the Jello to the wall at any particular point in time. Something's going to be on your foot on the floor by the time you're done.
That is true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll also be doing the new Ace Combat game coming out. Mm-hmm. Mortal Kombat 11, 007 First Light.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and do some more game night sessions too, because it's been a while since I last had my last community night. I just been kind of it's been one of those years, so to speak. I've just been kind of out of it, but trying to balance work and streaming. So I feel guilty that I haven't done it in a while, but I don't want to do it like every other week.
Let's just face it. This year has been garbage so far.
Tell me about it. But I used to do like Jackbox nights like every other week or so, mm-hmm. and it kind of lost its luster after a while, because if you do it too much, it doesn't become as special, and people aren't going to show up as often.
Right.
But if you do it too little, then I don't know. It just doesn't.
Yeah. You don't have people looking forward to it to be a part of it. Yeah.
That's it exactly. Yeah.
So you have to hit that balance. Maybe not every day or every week, but maybe every other week or every 3 weeks, something like that. So people still look forward to it. That's the little things that people learn as they go, as far as programming your VTuber thing. It's different for everybody, and everybody's audience. It's different, but
mm-hmm.
but how is it going to work for you is the big thing. Is there going to be
Exactly.
is there going to be a big change for you after tomorrow, as far as how VTubing works for you?
Um, like in what way? Like
Well, is it going to be is it going to be a little tougher to do, easier to do? Have you got some um, things that you're excited to be from here on out? Is the experience going to be different for you?
I think so, yeah, because with a new look, a new appearance, and some new programming to look forward to, I think it'll breathe some new life into what I'm doing already.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I'm dead, mind you. It's just like
Yeah,
it'll help. I think it should actually like draw a bigger crowd in. I'm hoping anyway.
yeah.
And if it doesn't though, it'll be more things to have under under my tool belt to work with.
Mm-hmm. Now, when something new comes up, there's always going to be somebody like, well, I like the old one better. Are you prepared
Yeah,
for some of those?
hey, and if they like it or not, then that's on them. I don't mind either way. I'm not gonna get into a fight with somebody on the air over it
Well, I
because
mean, it's
I've learned over the years is you got to be professional and take the hits when they come and just let it roll off you.
yeah, yeah. Although I am guilty of chasing still at times because it's fun
Mm-hmm.
sometimes to if you really if you, the most fun is when you've got an opponent who is completely terrible. So you just box their ears all the way down to nothing. But it sometimes it just gets sucked too long, and there's where you get the drama stuff come in, and you don't need any of that stuff
Mm-hmm.
to keep going. Just want it smooth as possible. Now, looking back at your start to now, did you expect then that you'd have some sort of event like this coming up, where you have a new everything basically coming up in a big celebration, or were you just looking to see whether you want to keep going or not?
Honestly, I never imagined even getting this far in the first place,
Hmm.
but it's been having done one transition from like PNG models to live 2D.
Hmm.
That was a pretty big step, but this is something else entirely.
Hmm.
So I'm super excited to actually make this official.
Well, we're gonna have
Like
it.
at
Yeah,
first I was just kind of like feeling around awkwardly, seeing what would work, and but and looking back, it was kind of fun back then too because you were experimenting, you didn't know what was going to go on, and you just kind of
yeah,
you kind of had a laugh while you were like messing up all the time too.
yeah. It's a new frontier, but not one that's gonna kill you yet.
Exactly.
Now it'll kill you. You're on level.
I doubt that. I doubt
Yeah,
that very much.
yeah. But it is a now that you've known a little bit more about how things work,
Hmm.
and from trial and error, if nothing else, at this point, um,
Yes.
I suspect coming after what happens tomorrow, and maybe just a little bit of tweaking afterwards because nothing works quite right, but you will be a lot more comfortable, even more comfortable than before behind the mic.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, and that, of course, as we talked before, it transmits to the audience, and they'll be more comfortable with it.
Hmm.
And that's and while it's fun to go on and enjoy yourself, um, you want the audience to enjoy themselves too, so they can stick around.
Exactly. And I'll confess that's something I always worry about from this day from the first day I started to now, because I don't know like if I'm doing some things right or there was happening. And I asked them too, like, am I doing okay? Am I doing right by you guys? And they're like, yeah, don't worry about it. Just keep on doing what you're doing,
Yeah.
and they'll let me know otherwise. But even then, I'm still like, oh crap, is something still gonna happen or not?
Oh, oh, they'll
It's
let you know.
those lingering little doubts. Sometimes it happens to all of us, I'm sure.
Yeah, yeah. And sometimes when you're old, they become screaming banshees at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
Everybody can look forward to that when they're old like me. Um, it's this sounds like a wonderful thing for you that you got going, and I'm happy that you're up to this point and enjoying yourself to where you want to expand and make it even more of an enjoyable experience for yourself and your listeners. Um, is that the biggest goal coming out of this, is to make it enjoyable for yourself and the listeners?
Absolutely, and also as a way to branch out, meet some more people, and just overall make this something worthwhile for everybody to watch too. Because it's less about me and more about the crowd. I want to make sure that I'm making everyone happy if I can,
Well,
or at least as many people as possible. Because you're not going to make everyone happy. I've accepted that sort of thing down the line, but as long as I'm bringing in people that come by and laugh or tell people about it, then I'm happy. And whether it's a small crowd or like a massive group of millions or something like that, knock on wood, then I, as long as they're happy, I'm happy.
The entire internet tuned in to the broadcast.
Oh God, that would be terrifying.
and all of the satellites melted.
Probably because I'm just radiating heat at that point.
And it's just far too much signal coming their way. Congratulations on this. I know you've worked hard to do this and you enjoyed yourself doing it, but still,
Thank you.
To see something come to life after you've looked forward to it and anticipated and worked so hard to get it done, that in itself has got to be a huge breeze under your wings to keep things going. And you're just so easy to talk with and got a great personality for it that you're just going to launch yourself even further with this, I think.
Well, thank you for saying so. I really appreciate that. And yeah. I hope that's the case too.
Oh yeah, I think it will be. Now, where is it going to be launched at? Which streaming services?
It'll be on Twitch.
On Twitch. So folks can check it out on Twitch. If you want the details, check out our earlier interview, which was way back, number 464. So almost half a season, 2 seasons ago. Almost. It's been a while.
Oh well, I got the palindrome number back then too.
Oh, that's right. You had the palindrome. So we'll keep an eye on what's going on with Sirius, and you should too. Absolutely. Thank you so much for coming on, and I want to tell you all the best. Seriously, Sirius, because I think you deserve it for what you're able to do. I think you've got a lot to give.
Thank you very much for saying so. I really appreciate that, Eric. And whether it's humorous or like in the losing my train of thought over here. Sorry, but whether it's humorous or something that's like hard hitting or whatever, streaming is always serious business.
Thanks so much for coming on.
Anytime. Thank you for having me once again. I really appreciate your time tonight.
Thank you for listening to Part 2. Please check in on the Eric Loy Interviews YouTube channel for more interviews with the always interesting VTuber community.